I will work on myself. I will evaluate my successes and failures and find ways to improve myself. I'll be open about my mistakes and use them to grow others. I will challenge myself to take risks and get uncomfortable. I will be a lifetime learner. I think about two good examples with this. The first one is the oil change. My wife's car, the light came on the other day, and I needed to get the oil changed in it. Wasn't something that I had to handle immediately at that moment, but we all know that if you kept putting something like that off for an extended period of time, eventually that motor, would lock up and degrade. Not only would you not be able to drive it and function for what it, was intended for, but, you would also destroy the vehicle. And I think in the same way, we have to, take care of ourselves. We have to work on ourselves. A much faster sort of analogy than the oil change would be, you always hear anytime that you fly that they say, hey, if cabin pressure drops, boom, the oxygen mask is going to come out of the ceiling. And what's the thing that they always say right after that? Put your own mask on first before you help your neighbor. And the reason for that is that they know that you only have a few seconds before you'll black out. And if you don't get that oxygen mask on you, you will be unconscious and not be able to help your neighbor. So I think the same thing applies when it comes to serving our customers, when it comes to serving each other. We have to take good care of ourselves. We have to constantly be improving ourselves, whether that be growing in technology, trying to be more consistent with what we're doing, working on really any of the other pledges, which is why like we do the reviews on a yearly basis and we look at what pledge do I need to work on the most. Because that gives us a good goal and a good plan for the next year to work on yourself. So make sure that you're evaluating your successes and failures, finding ways to improve. Doesn't matter, how good we get, there's always room for improvements. And a lot of that's just, routine. I mean, it's not that the oil change you had last time was bad. It's just simply that that's part of that routine of life that we constantly, processes and things get worn down over time, in which case we got to pause, time out, and improve on those things so we can continue to perform at a very high level.